starts now.
We begin tonight with breaking news. A deputy-involved shooting earlier today on Maple Drive off of Cottage Hill Road. The suspect, Robert Alicandale, ran from deputies to his backyard. Then when he realized he was trapped, deputies say he pulled out a handgun and pointed it at deputies. NBC 15's Karis Harmon joins us now. Karis, deputies shot the suspect in the head and he is in the hospital tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Andrea. We don't know what his condition is at this point. Neighbors who lived in the area for years say this isn't normal.
We live in a nice neighborhood, and this kind of thing needs to stop.
At around 12:30, two Mobile County sheriffs arrived at this home on Maple Drive off of Cottage Hill, trying to serve felony arrest warrants.
There's a male subject and his wife both have multiple felony warrants. The female was not here.
Mobile County Sheriff Paul Birch says when deputies encountered this man, Robert Alicandale, ran and attempted to jump a fence in the backyard.
When he couldn't make it over the fence, he turned and pointed a handgun at deputies, at which time they fired and shot him, at least once.
Birch says the suspect sustained a gunshot wound to the head. He's been transported to the hospital.
And anytime someone's hit in the head, even if it's a minor injury, it bleeds a lot, so it's really hard to tell. But again, he was actively fighting, with EMS and deputies when they put him on the stretcher.
And this is not the first time the sheriff's office has run into the suspect.
There's been search warrants for drugs executed at the house in the past. He does have a long history.
Birch says there were multiple warrants for drug charges, including endangerment of a child. One neighbor says he heard about 5 shots fired off. He says he witnessed suspicious activity going on at the house.
There has been a lot of traffic that comes up there, and usually when he comes out, he's to himself.
How scary is that this happened on your street?
It's pretty scary. I'm 78 years old. I've never been around a shootout.
One neighbor, Frankie Newton, has lived in the neighborhood for over 40 years. She says it's sad to see how much the neighborhood has changed and deteriorated.
It bothers me. I know I may not be here a whole lot longer to watch it, but, there's others with young children around here, and we don't need this kind of stuff going on.
Sheriff Birch says a stray bullet went through a fence, striking a vehicle behind it, and a woman inside the car was hit with broken glass. The sheriff's office is looking for the suspect's wife. Her whereabouts are unknown. Andrea?